What's up, guys? This is a trade we should have taken today, by the way. So what we learned was, excuse me, when we turtle soup a range and the OR of the next bigger range is within it and we haven't hit a level yet, we can, and there was no bouncing back and forth within the previous range, we can just anticipate that it'll return to one of the levels and go lower instead of reacting off the OR, I guess. Because we were trying to take this, so I don't know, I haven't posted the video, but so I FOMO'd a short here, got clapped up, and then I had also a limit order originally. It was around right here. This was my fill, and I wasn't paying attention though. I should have had a partial around here for this level. Going beautifully, it would have been a 2-point AR, but as I said, I wasn't paying attention, and I got ran through. So what we gotta do is wait patiently for price to enter to these levels, get a reaction. Here we had an SMT with the lows, right here, boom, and this candle right here. And once we saw that, you could enter, stop at the high or at the high of the level. And then this was our higher time for target. This is what we were targeting. And as you see here, price hit it, gave us reaction, hit it again, reaction, 0.5, little reaction, the 0 level reaction, and then price kind of continued to consolidate for a little while until we made this low. We're still targeting this daily low right here, or at least waiting for an SMT of some sort. But yeah, but I'm not here to do this. What I'm here for is to do basically the whole week's previous price action. So I don't want to clear my chart. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just go to Christ Boys, go up anyway. We'll just go here. Yeah, look, you see, that's where my original fill was, and then we got out, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, we learned a lesson. But now let's go to thank you. Alright, oh, I forgot this is like weird now. Okay, that's fine. Let me get out of the paper trading though, because I'm not trying to do all that. Alright, so as we already know, we are in this range right here, not any other. And we got to that range here, as we see this took out a range high somewhere. Let's keep going until we find it. I think that's it right here. Look, boom, boom, range high, swing high. So that's that. So here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go back right here and just mark everything out so that we don't have to worry about it later. We're not going to be able to finish this all in one night, but I want to get some of it done at least. We're basically going to recap the past week or two. I think it's 2 weeks, but maybe longer, who knows. And then we can, so around there. And then let me do the same thing right here. Go to the 12 hour, leave. So I'm not gonna draw the other levels just yet, because we know they exist. I just don't want to do that right now, because then I have to go further back in the past and draw that out. So we'll just keep it for this now, because we don't need them until we get here. Alright, perfect. So this is that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at this price action right here. So I guess this is where we go into the past. We're here now, and we're going to mark this out as our range. And we're going to go to 30 hour. And as you see here, so the SMT of low only counts after this high. So what do we see here? Boom. Well, that's interesting. So at the very open of 6, which is, I guess, at 30 hour, correct? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Perfect. So this would have been a very nice trade, Baba. So I just want, we'll probably only end up going over this date tonight, honestly. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. So let's look at the 3 hours. So let's just get this clear. When the high again. It was at 6, and specifically at that time and price, NQ was in a 3-hour range. So we know that this 3-hour range is going to be the one that's going to drag us down to this low or to an inside level here. But because of our hard time frame narrative of going lower, we can anticipate this low to get taken out. And that's what we see, right? That's what we see. And since NQ was the only one in this 3-hour range, I believe, yeah, right? Yeah, the only one in that 3-hour range. We had to wait, because until this low got until the order that 12-hour got reached, then we are just anticipating for price to go down. I mean, well, to stay within this 3-hour range until, yeah, we're gonna play within that. And today was tricky, honestly. So here's what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna look for. We're gonna go back here. Wait, where's the lowest low? Okay, that's the lowest low. Now we're gonna look for whatever range took this out. I think it was a 1 minute. I'm not gonna lie. There wasn't much substance to this. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 1 minute. So we're gonna go here. It's 3 over here. We're gonna go to the 1 minute. And what we end up seeing is this right here. This is what we end up seeing. We see price deliver very strongly in what, a 5-minute range or so? No, so but as you see here, none of the highs got taken out. Price continued lower and lower and lower. So what we really need to see is a rebalance, but we never got it. So that's why we never had the market structure shift. And this is what makes this example pretty interesting. And if we go here, just 1 minute. We go here. I want to see what levels line up that could have potentially given us the long. I don't think it would have been on this level, but we'll double check. Yeah, not this level, but maybe this one right here. Let's see. So if we go here, it's open and this is closed, and we draw this out. Boom, boom. It just barely misses it too. So, I guess it would have been a lot harder to identify these longs. But you're waiting for the market structure shift that we never got. So this high could stay unprotected, and as we see here in the next following minutes, boom, 9:30 opens, and it turtle soups it. So since this was an OB, we have to look now. So let's go right here. I believe it was 12 minute, could be wrong, but just want to double check. And also, because there were no levels there, that kind of looks a little suspicious. Like, why didn't we have any levels there, you know? So... So you're actually in this 10-minute. Just want to double check. Hold on. Nope, we were in a 15-minute. Hold on. What about a 20? Okay, no 20. But 15, yeah, we were. So, this is it. We can drag this right here. Boom, boom. Let's just double check. Yeah, okay, nice. This could be wrong, let's see. Yeah, because at 9:30, boom, yeah, this is incorrect, as we can see. But we are looking for the next price range out of this. Because you see, you got total souped already. Which I believe it ended up being a 4-minute. Yeah, right here. As we see here. Oh, never mind, not a 4-minute, but a 3-minute or a 2-minute. A 2-minute. Boom, right there. Very nice. Oh, that's not what I wanted. How do I delete this? There we go. So this right here. Boom. 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 So now we drag this properly this time. And now we go on the 1-minute. This is what we see. And who's in the 2-minute with us? Bro, why does ES not exist, bro? Like, what is going on here? It's pretty annoying. That's bothering me a lot. Bro, where is ES? Man. Won't even show up as a line, bro. Are you serious? Bro, what is wrong with you? Oh, now I want to pop up. Continue. Wow, it really just doesn't like me. Okay, whatever. So what do we see here? We see this turtle soup price closes below. You could have entered at the open of this candle for a very optimal short. Boom, boom, just like that. If you were feeling not super thoughtful about this trade, this literally could have been your profit right here. But as you see, it moves insanely quickly, and your main TP would have wanted to be down here. So boom, we rebalance at the re-hour range, and let me actually just do this. Yeah, you were given no opportunity for a retrace in this range. It was pretty crazy. So this is where we are now. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna mark out these levels here. just like that, boom, boom, and we're gonna give it that. And we're gonna give it that. So based off what I can see here, we can double check actually. We can't actually see if anything happened in here, because, yeah, here's the thing. Price could have bounced between in here, so we don't actually know. We don't actually know. But what we can check is this, so we'll go to the 12 hour. Let's delete this. So price actually didn't reach that. So your second TP would probably be this, because as you see here, price could have bounced between here, where you feel me? So we can anticipate price either come back to that 2 minute, or, but as we see here, these line up pretty well, so let's see what happens. Let's go to the 1 minute. So alright, show me, man. Are you gonna distribute higher, or I don't remember exactly what happened. Okay, looks like we're going lower. I'm waiting for that lower here. Boom. Okay, perfect. So so we're not focused on here yet. We're here right now. since I guess we don't move between this purple range at all, I guess because it's a no wick, we're kind of just like, okay, whatever. We are anticipating price coming to here, we are anticipating price coming to there. Obviously this is hindsight, but if you were seeing this live, then it probably would have been a lot more obvious. But so because of a hard time frame narrative, like to go lower, we want to see price react off of a level. And what do we see price do? Exactly that. So right here, price comes up. So after rebalancing the range right here, boom. Price doesn't touch this just yet. Price goes whoop, 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 whoop. Boom, let me take this away so it's less clutterful. And let me mark this out so that I don't have to worry about it. And I'll just forget about this for now. So we see price coming to here. What was it? 1 minute, right? Okay, so on no chart, the swing was taken out by his lower time frame. So you can anticipate that it was like a 30-second or something. Because we had this swing here. Price, turtle soup, we run into the level, price, mark, structure shift, to retracement. And close on this candle could be nice for short. Honestly, or this one, I don't know, it's up to you. This would have been the second potential trade. You would want to take it to there. And then after that, now that's when we have to look at more levels. So this is the open right here to the 3 hour. Well, that's nearly perfect, but I want to get it right, so I'm going to drag it along. So these are our red levels here. Let's go red. And now we can just, actually, we can have this marked out right here. And we can take that away now. And we can mark this out. And you're probably wondering, why is our draw to this low? Because it's already been taken out and the higher time frame is going lower. So because this range has been ran through and we see that support now, price is going lower, we are anticipating price to go all the way down to the low, rebalance it, and probably go to this green box here. It's all probabilities at the end of the day. You're not always going to be correct, but there are things that are more likely to happen than others. And that is, I guess, an example. Uh-oh. Okay. What did I do? So we'll make this orange. And here's what we do now. We get that. And now we get our purple level. That's quite funny. I already see it already because we saw the future, but it's ironic, I think. Not ironic, that's not the right word, but it's just like not surprising. That's the better choice of words. So these are our level for the 12-hour range. These are the levels. We have 5 levels, 2 purple, 3 red. And here's what we see. Let's take this away. So after price goes below this low and into this green level, we are officially in this range here, 12 hour. We're still in this 3 hour, that's where we reacted off this 3 hour level here. So price goes down, boom, boom, oof, look at that. So price hits our red level, boom, boom, and that sponsors a reversal all the way back. Let's take this away now. So you would have been wanting to take partials, 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 just because you don't know exactly, or at least we break even or move your stop along the way because you don't know if this will be the high because there's so many levels in between. Especially once price decides to rebalance it, you see it kind of happen. And we come back right here, back there, and boom, this is the high. So guess what? We flow from a purple slash red back to this purple premium level, aligned with this level right here, the previous level. So here's a very, very important thing that we have to remember, guys. I made the mistake first on Monday and again today. If we're anticipating any significant move to happen to the other side of a range, it's going to be off of one of these levels. One of them. If it's not one of these, it's not going to happen. It's not. As we see here, price does this. It hits a red level, runs through this red level, imitates this purple level. With that aligned, price comes back down. This technically would have been your second entry, but let's see. So we go here, right? So we don't even get the S&P highs. That's funny. Okay. So because of this right here, price comes up. I'm guessing we don't get the market structure shift. That's kind of what was needed. And let's take a look into it actually. Let's do it. Just want to make sure. So this right here. Oh, very close, but no cigar. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, let's see. Okay. So price did come to the middle. And did it rebalance this range right here? if it is one. This is interesting. Dude, I'm really pissed that ES is not popping up, bro. It's kind of annoying. This is surprising. So we got the market structure shift and that. So I don't know. That's weird. Wait, so who's in this range with us? So YM wasn't. RTY was. So. And ES was as well. So this high right here. 932. On RTY. Oh, it was Matt. Yeah, I'm lying. Wow. Beautiful. Look at that. So. It was Matt. Sorry about that, guys. We actually got the market structure shift and everything. I just read it wrong. So let's turn this a little different. I know this looks like a lot of clutter. Just give it a moment, it'll come together. So if we go from the open to the close, that's not our level. Boom, 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 boom. That Ezekiel song is stuck in my head. This is definitely it though, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong on this too. Not always gonna be right. Yeah, so this is what we are going to anticipate right here. So enough about that. We get that SMT of highs right there with our range on this candle 1031. So why isn't this the high then? The only thing we can really anticipate is just that this level, when we came into it, this high was there and it wanted to peek over, I think. I could be wrong, let me double check, but I don't see anything else being like a cause of reason, because we looked like it made it to its level. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect, so here, take this. Let's look at this, for example. Let's go to 12 minute. Is that actually it? If this is actually it, then I guess, but what we gotta know is that within this price level is a good short. That's all we know. The exact time we are not perfect on, but think about it. If you got in here and at that 1031 candle and price is already at that level, so you went short, right? You got in at the close. Safe to say you've got your stop at the 0.5, man. That's really the safest bet you got. And this would have been the second opportunity. So there would have been 1, 2, 3 opportunities to this range low. Control C. So there's that one. There's this one. Nope, wrong one. Well, these two are the most favorable. This one didn't last as long as the others. You've gotten low stopped out. Or if you, depending on where you move your stop, but this would have been good. So you could have either got a 5R. Oh no, never mind, my bad. A 24R, 10.28R, and a 9.13R, which is pretty disgusting in my opinion. So yeah, we react off of this level, run through this one. Because of that 15-minute run, we got the microstructure shift, we got the key level, we're just waiting for the SMT or turtle soup. We got the SMT, rack proper key level, you go short, boom, and voila, price goes down. Look how we still are reacting off these levels. These are still significant levels and we're bouncing. Look at that, we're bouncing. And we're bouncing. Ooh, look at the way we react off that. Right there, boom, price comes above, price comes above. And we're moving. It's a bit slow, but we're moving. And then we come down again. And boom, we're nearly there, boom. So, that's that. Now, I'm gonna stop the video right here. Not just yet. I want to see a little bit more of what happened again in the future, but after that we're going to get off and we're going to continue this tomorrow or whenever I get the chance. So now, the only thing that matters is these levels. Here, the red levels, we can take away this one, it's unnecessary. Because this low's already been met. So this low's already been met. We don't need, like keyword need, to react off of it the same way that we did here. Rank Q was only in that range. So now what happened after this? Let's go on 5 minutes. Right there. I wonder, does this high stay protected? Can't remember if it does. No, it doesn't. Okay. Here's interesting. Here's pretty interesting. Because we didn't even hit a key level. And price decided to move. But yeah, like I said, to reach this level, we didn't need Yeah, we actually tapped into here, so that's kind of significant, I guess. Because look, if we go back to the 10 minute, we were bouncing between red ranges and prep ranges, red ranges and prep ranges. So we could see price coming back to here, I guess. And it also lining up with that. But we're gonna go more in detail with that. Not right now, but tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That is that, and we're gonna move on to the next day soon. God bless you guys. And in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.